Hello and welcome to my video. The game I want to showcase today is called Toziuha Night, Order of the Alchemists, which is a Castlevania-like game, and it's really close to the original Castlevania games, I mean to the Metroidvania titles. I already played through the game, later on easier mode, since the game is kinda hard. The easy mode is kinda the same difficulty as the original Castlevania titles, and the medium difficulty is harder, and of course the hardest difficulty is then extremely hard. So it's basically, this is the easy mode, here's the medium, and this is the hellish difficulty, let's say. For this video I will go with the middle, and I think the game is pretty good. It has its weakness with the mapping. On every last night of October, the forces of light mysteriously fade away. In order to protect humanity and the heirs of the wisdom of Hermes Trismegistus, people known as Alchemists create an organization. Centuries of peace and progress reigned over the continent. However, peace is endangered by those who claim to have absolute truth. Adepts of the Toziuha power gather in the shadows awaiting the resurrection of Athos. Yep, so Athos is the villain like Dracula in the Castlevania titles. And this screen already tells Castlevania. This is our hero riding in. This is the letter she received, and her name is Xandria. Xandria, congratulations on your promotions to official alchemist. This is a big step for your career as an alchemist, although you don't care about that, I guess. Anyway, tonight you will be assigned to an emergency mission. A demon invasion has been reported in the city of Grialia. According to the information I have received, there are Ahosots involved. Maybe you find something you're looking for. You will thank me later, and by thanking me, I mean you will owe me a favor. Alessa Brolstedt, Director of the Order. Wow. Gabriel, thank you for saving me. Xandria, tell me what happened. I don't know. It happened suddenly. Dozens of demons arrived. Everything turned into chaos. You have to help me. They took my daughter. Do you see some people wearing masks? Yes, I saw several people. Please find my daughter. No promises. I will go ahead and wait for reinforcements to arrive. So yeah, this is the prologue level. And of course we try to go the other direction, but doesn't seem to work. And don't worry, we will get sound soon. I mean, at the moment they just inform me how the controls work. Yeah, so this was showing attack. You can duck attack and do a backsliding, which also cancels your attack animation. The only thing which I'm kinda missing is an diagonally attack. You can do this, but this uses your blood meter, which is in the upper left corner, which looks like a saber. This fills up when you attack or defeat enemies. And as you can see, this is the medium difficulty. Even the low level grunts need 5 hits to defeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, in case you're wondering why this took only 4 hits this time, there's a attack combo, 1, 2, 3, and you can see that the end of the tip looks a bit different each time, and this increases the attack, so if you do jump attacks or do attack and slide, so attack and cancel the animation into attack again, then your damage output is a bit lower, but you're safer, so you have always to think what is necessary at the moment. Okay, now we get the introduction in the sub-weapons. I mean, you could also call them magic. Throw the secondary weapons with the circuit button, this will spend mana. So, control is the right shoulder button. Yep. And later on we also... we already have a second skill I can show off. These numbers were like bluish, which means that the enemy is resistant to fire attack, which makes sense since he was wielding Molotov cocktails. And you probably guessed it, the bread is a healing item. Yeah, so it tells me that I can switch between the different skills here. These are kinda like always active skills or passive skills. This just means that you attack an enemy and your blood meter goes up. This is the chain attack which I explained earlier, that is the combo. And the blood whip is the up attack, which is probably the reason why there is no diagonally attack. And our little saber up there is, well, kinda half full. So it means if I do the charged attack, then I will also deal extra damage. I think without it you just deal the normal attack damage, or at least the lower amount of the special attack damage. Oh. Okay, so you can kinda cancel. Oh yeah, here you see something which makes the map kinda hard to read. As you see, this was a closed room. And you would think, okay, a closed room should also be shown as a single spot on the map. But it's open to the up, so you would think, okay, you can go from this room up to the nether room. And this isn't the case. Not sure why the developer was choosing to make it look like this, but this kinda makes it hard to read the map to see which path you can go. It seems that the person who lived here left a letter. From the map button you get okay. As this is the map button, it's at the kind of the select button. Here you can switch between the different chapters. And here's the letter they were talking about. So, letter found in Grialia, Outer Unknown. I have to say that I'm very grateful to our Lord. It has decided to enlighten me, my path, and lead me to the cure that I needed so much. I feel much better now.
The Ahuizodes have supplied me with the blessed blood of Athos. It has healed me completely, something that mortal science could never achieve. Now I understand the true power that the Order has taken to care to hide. I cannot explain in words the happiness I feel at having found salvation in Athos. Now I know that my future lies in following Lord Thrytemius, the bearer of his will. I will leave this place to preach the absolute truth. If anyone else finds themselves in a similar situation to mine, I suggest they open their hearts and entrust themselves to the divine grace of Athos. Also Athos is basically the cult. You could exchange Athos with Dracula. So they gave him the blood of a demon in this case, which healed his wounds. Oh, Hello Kitty. Oh, by the way, you can leave markers on the map, which is useful, but I wish they would have left more markers to choose from. And also, if there's a symbol like this, so the cat was in the safe room, and if I place another symbol over it, they kinda overlap, and sometimes it's really hard to see if there's a marker or not. So what I do in these cases is I put it just next to the room, so that I know, okay, there is something special in this room to talk to. And also the map only updates if you leave the room, since the little speech bubble there wasn't there before I'm gone out of this room. But this is only a minor inconvenience, since you just set your marker and then... come on. But since you just set your marker and leave the room, and then it's there. Okay, so this is an explanation of the special attack. And now it will look like this, since I have the blood to use. Yes, I can sort as you see, this was nearly 4 times the damage as my normal attack. But using it 2 times already drained my blood meter to 1/3 or even 1/4. Yep, okay, so this means I can't go forward. I need a certain item that I don't have. And by the way, these Ahuizodes, whatever their name is, they are the people that got the blood of Athos when I counted my first infliction. So bleeding is yeah, a bit like in Pokemon Burning. You lose a little bit of your health each second, but it also decreases your attack power. Okay, so it explains me. Important safety note: nitroglycerin container. When handling, please note that they are resistant to impact, but not prolonged exposure to fire heat. Please use caution during the transportation of these containers to ensure your safety and the safety of those around you. Yeah, this kind of tells me to use another skill, and that these give me mana. So the blue bar is mana. Since I played through the game, or at least I have one ending for it, it's kind of funny that they have this little barrel there, since this is the only place you encounter this barrel.
There's no other place where you can use this knowledge. Let's eat some bread. It doesn't feel that much, but I mean, if I get a high amount of damage and survive with 1 HP, then eating the bread already helped. This explains me that I can stand under here and absorb these runes, which you might, maybe if you played Castlevania, what was the name, for the Nintendo DS with Shanoa. She is also wielding runes and she absorbed them by pressing up. There are a few instances where you can use this. I just wish they would have give you the chance to do this also to the enemy. Since some enemies also use Alchemist spells, and then these runes kinda appear, but only as a circle. And I tried, but you can't just absorb them. Ooh, NPC. That mask, I've read about you. You are Eva, the Adeptus Primera of the Wizards. So, you've done your homework. Good for you, girl. I've come looking for that bastard Janus. Tell me where he is now. You little brat, how dare you speak that way of our lord? So you refuse to talk? Then we will do the hard way. Do things the hard way. I have no time for your games. Don't you dare run away. I have better things to do, child. Yellow and green hair. I results. Deal with this insolent one. So yeah, this some of this fireball is deals kinda high damage, but has a really limited use since it doesn't move. Oh yeah. This is what I picked up earlier. This gives me an automatically elemental attack, but as you can see, the blue mana bar is also reduced by it. And the mana kinda slowly recovers, so it's powerful, but if you are out of mana, it really takes a long time to recover. And especially on later areas, the save stations are kind of far away from each other. So you often are out of mana by having these whip skills active. So I'd say it would have been nice if either this is less powerful but doesn't use any mana, or that the mana regeneration is higher, or that they have more of these mana stations scattered around on the map, so that you always have the possibility to recharge your mana. It looks like this map is of the city. There's also a letter. I will have to take a look on them. Okay, let's see. Finding, here's the letter. Letter found in Grialia, addressed to the Ahuizots. Brother, we have been entrusted the important mission of assisting in the creation of the Opus Magnum. Follow the orders of the Adeptus Primera and head to the northwest part of the city, search of the reverse dispersion prison. Receive this map to leave no place unchecked. Others be with you. Okay, so they look for the reverse dispersion prison.
Here's also a list of enemies. Here you see that the enemies have a kinda high drop rate. Most enemies have something they will drop. But there is no enemy that drops equipment. It was a kinda nice thing in the Castlevania games when you were grinding for levels or certain enemies. That they had a low chance of giving you something special, like an extra spell or extra weapon or equipment. And this isn't here the case. What enemies drop is money or usable items or crafting items, I could say. And with the crafting items you can later also create a certain amount of equipment. Xandria, I finally found you! Oh Xandria, what a pleasant surprise! Look at you, how have you've grown. You finally decided to help us with our mission? Are you kidding me, bastard? I will beat that smile off your face. What you've done to my family is something I won't forget. You again, I will not tolerate such conduct in front of our Lord. Don't worry, Eva, her mind has been tainted by the thoughts of the ungodly that prevent her from seeing the reality of this world. And shut up, I'm not interested in listening to your crap, you and absurd ideas. Point. I'm here to finish you. It's really a pity, but we can't help someone who doesn't admit their problems. And our path must continue. Take care of her. Yes, sir. And the ground exploded under us. Luckily, there is no fall damage. I can't. They hurt me. I want everything to be like before. Come on, Xandria, be strong. Just hold on a little longer. I'm trying hard to carry out their goals. They want to create the ultimate Iron Alchemist, someone with a lot of power. I will become the person they are looking for. And when I succeed, I will ask them to let you go. Everything will be fine, they won't bother you again. Don't give up hope, Xandria. Xandria? Xandria? Miss Xandria. Thank goodness, how are you feeling? Well, I think, who are you? How do you know my name? My name is Atrio, I'm a novice alchemist. It's an honor to meet you, Miss Xandria. I've heard of your heroic effort in Transylvania. How you defeated Dracula by yourself and... yeah, whatever, save the compliments. Ah, my head hurts. That's the least of it. Thank you. What the heck are you doing here? Well, I hid from my instructors. So you're disobeying orders? I like your style, boy. Oh, Miss Xandria, you praised me. He blushed? What a strange kid. Miss Xandria, shall I help you out? You've helped me out enough already. Just go, I will be fine on my own. Okay, if you say so. And off he goes. He's programming himself into the air with a gun? What a weird ability. I have to find another way out of here. I must hurry. This appears to be Castle ore. I need more than just iron to get out of here. Yep, so they only give you one way to go. And if you go right, it would be not a good idea to advance in such a dark place without having something to illuminate. I mean, even if it's not a wise idea.
I mean, I really should go to the to the left side, since there you find an elimination spell. Ow. But since I kinda know the way. Do you know that way? I know that way. Oh, okay. Wee. Let's eat some chicken. Probably not worth it. Aha! Element carbon increases the hardness of iron. That will allow you to destroying certain objects with higher hardness than natural iron. This is carbon will be useful to destroying this calcite. Create an alloy of iron and carbon in the alchemy system to increase the hardness of the whip. Just eat some bread and switch to carbon. The thing is, it also uses mana, but doesn't increase the damage that high as the water one, ice one. Sorry, but it still does its job. Don't worry if you are watching. Normally you are supposed to have the elimination spell at this point, which you get just by going to the left side. But I just want to see what happens if I don't do this, since there is not much on the left side except the spell. Since, I mean, it goes further in, but I don't have the key, if you want to say so, to progress any further. So it's just a spell that you can find there. Come on. Die, you Bittico. You whimsical Bittico. Oh, I forgot that I could have done this as well. As you have seen, there was a little blue still a dark place. Oh yeah, if there are enemies that have a certain ability to injure you, then they will injure you. This is like 100%. At least on the medium difficulty. So this one did hit me, but didn't poison me right away, but this was because I touched the body and not the stinger, which it does shoot out. Another boss battle. I thought so, an attack like that wasn't enough to kill you. I will have to take care of you personally. Come on, combat addicts, I will bring you to your knees.
Oh, you're tough nut to crack, but you already lost the battle by confronting me. This will be your grave. Huh? She's a chlorine alchemist. Die in agony. And I can't leave. I can't use items either. I'm forced to die here. As a chlorine is a gas that not sure if you can smell it, but it's kind of the reason why you should always clean your rooms with an open window to have a good ventilation. Jonas, he didn't make it. What a pity. Don't let his sacrifice be in vain. You are destined for greater things. So yeah, the other one that you saw in the first flashback died. At least that's what they're telling here. But first, your power must awaken. You will be able to make the earth tremble. Make the seas churn uncontrollably. Make fire emerge from the depths. Heat is the accelerated vibration of atoms, and the alchemist must be able to control this vibration and master it at will. Do it, Xandria. Control this atomic movement, and once you do, the pain will disappear. So yeah, this is Johannes was the guy that she was chasing after. I often have the same dream about that fateful night, when fear paralyzed me. Powerless, I could only watch as he had taken everything from me. Splash. You finally wake, Xandria. Are you still having the same nightmare? Miss Rachel, what happened? The doctor said you suffered a chlorine gas attack. It has been 1 week since the treatment started. A week? I wasted enough time. That bastard journalist has escaped. Are you serious? Your life was in danger, and you care about that? That blind selfishness. Okay. Selfishness, okay. That blind selfishness will not bring you any good. I must go. Xandria, at least get some more rest. You are very weakened and have injuries all over your body. In your current state, you would be easy prey for any demon. I will only rest for tonight. But tomorrow I will go out and search for Johannes. I don't care about anything else. Again, behaving like a stubborn child, you are hopeless. Anyway, it's your decision. By the way, I will be in America for a few months. If you want to talk or something, look for me in the library garden. I will be there in my free time. Okay, thank you, Miss Rachel. What happened to the things I had? Well, they were used to pay your treatment. Your health insurance and other benefits provided by the order were suspended for a week for going to Corellia without waiting for reinforcements. Ah, what rats. I mean, could I have waited in the first room? So yeah, this was a little explanation why we are starting from level 1 again. So we have 4 healing potions. We have no alloys or action. We just have the blood control, the blood collecting. And aside our little flower and the battle dress, no equipment. Oh yeah, you can, if you want, use filters. Like this one. Or This one is I think more like the DS games, which had a screwed LCD. But to be honest, I'm not that much of a fan of it. So yeah, this is the library. This door. That's the door sealed with mana. It's designed to prevent less powerful demons from entering the city. I could break it down the door, but that's considered a crime. When I went to Korea, I lost the magic medallion I had. I should buy a new one from the store. Okay. So this building here is the store, which is a bit weird that all other buildings have like a little sign, but the store doesn't have any. Huh? You're the guy I saw in Grialia. Yes, my name is Gabriel Eclair. A friend got me a job here as a salesman while the situation in Grialia improves. By the look on your face, I guess you haven't found your daughter. That's right. I have been told that there are alchemists investigating, but I have not received any news for days. Please, I beg you, look for my daughter. She's a little blonde girl with red eyes and... Stop! I did not say that I will help you. I have heard of your achievements, Miss Xandria. You are a strong woman. I know I must have your own problems, but please... If on your way you'll find any clues or something that leads to her whereabouts, I will be very grateful. And of course, I will give you a reward. I guess I will keep an eye out if I find anything. Thank you, Miss Santia. I would like to go in search of her, but these demons are beyond the cities. Bad luck follows me. Only my daughter Aura was kidnapped by those masked people. What do you mean? The day after the invasion in the city, I found out that only my daughter was kidnapped by the Ahuizots. That's so strange. What do they plan to do with that girl? That's all I can say. If you find anything, please come to see me. Yes, of course. Alright, I won't delay it any longer. Welcome. What can I do? What do you need today? Blah. I need this magic medallion. Which is the thing that opens the doorway. I could buy any of these, but I need this in any case. This is like a return spell and teleport spell to get back to the town. If the game is too difficulty, you can buy a sweet candy and change difficulty to easy. If you're on easy mode, then you can also buy a sour candy, I think, which changes to medium difficulty. And here's the first equipment you can buy, and you see these are rather expensive. But I can buy the battle boots, which I will do. It's not much, but it's honest work. Yeah, as you can see, it increased my attack by 1, my defense by 3, and my intelligence by 5. So I am not going around with my bare feet. So going to the right leads to a new area that you can explore, but doesn't have any benefit to go there. Yeah, maybe there's a spell to find, I'm not sure. But the story goes in this direction. Oh, or this one. I always forget that I'm mirrored down here. So this is the house. Here you can also find a bit of your savings. So if you accidentally use all your money on healing potions as example and forget to buy the medallion, then you can just get one there. I mean, get money there.
So the only enemy... I think here's also a new spell. Level up. Yeah, classic platforming with moving parts. Yeah, this is my first action spell, but it's like the knife sub-weapon. And it is kind of useful to have. The damage output is not that high. I mean, it's higher than my regular attack at the moment. But since it uses mana, it's not so practical to overuse it. Since we already have a certain range of our whip here. So the slimes are slow, but if you touch them, then they will curse you. And if you are cursed, then you don't regenerate your mana, and your mana will drain. So cursing is also a nasty effect to have on yourself. And the last effect is getting poisoned. I mean, getting hurt, or injured is the right way, which I explained earlier, is losing a little life but having decreased attack power. Getting poisoned, you lose... Oh. Okay, now I got... this is... Luckily the projectiles don't poison me, but if you touch the plant then you will get poisoned. And this is not so nice to have. So I could level up, but my HP didn't get refilled. Which is, I think, also the way in Castlevania. Only if you find HP up, then your HP will get refilled to the max. So let's open this portal. But before we go there, you can see the particles floating up here, which indicates that there is a save point. And save point also recharges your HP and mana, and also cures you of the elements. So yeah, even my combo attack is not there anymore. This increases my maximum mana. Which stacks up over time. So this slow-mo indicates that you received a really hard hit. This can also happen when enemies attack you. And I'm kinda at 1/3 of my health. Okay, this is the same statue I couldn't progress as before. And there's a certain item that you can use to break these down and get through them, but I don't have the item yet. Yeah. Okay, can't get through there since you don't have the slide anymore. Them ghosts. Yeah, so these poison clouds, these purple clouds will poison you. Not sure if this is also the case with the green bile. And as you can see, the poison clouds also move towards you. They are probably programmed like an enemy that spawns. Since if you hit them 3 times, then the poison clouds will disappear. Let's see. Here's the train station. Going through this will only get me back to the beginning. But I don't have the quest progress to use it again to get back to this place. This is a really bad time to introduce that mechanic. Ooh, still made it. As I said, if you touch these slimes, then you will get cursed. So this is the HP up, or health max up, and my health got replenished. Let's see, what's here? Oh, the door closed. Don't have the strength to get through there. Plasmoid. Okay. It's not good that I can't do any damage with my whip. I guess this is not good. I can't escape from you. It seems that I shouldn't have gone the other path. And I'm cursed. Which means my mana is at 0 again. Okay. I guess we do one thing, and it is getting killed, since there was a safe run right before the boss. See? I can do one thing, and that is put a little marker there. I mean, probably if I would have a sweet candy there, I could have tried to reduce the difficulty, and maybe my whip would have dealt any damage. Then I could at least have chipped down the health of this boss. But waiting for the mana to recharge is ridiculous. Nobody got time for that. So let's try this path now. And off he goes. So this is a nice effect if you're under the water, that the sound changes. Good call in getting this HP up. Huh, can't get through there because I can't slide. I'm not a slidey girl that I'm used to be. So it seems like that there's no path forward here. I mean, I could go down here, but my little breath meter up there is not enough to manage the 4-way. So I have no other choice to go in another direction. Oh. Since we are next to the save point, why not save the game? Ooh. Let's see. Oh, come on. Really? Ah, no. Okay. I just wish I had a mana potion. 25 and I have 15 out of 105. Steal something? No. So this is what I mean, the HP does recover. 29, 30, 31, but this is probably like 1 HP per second. It's gonna mean that there isn't the threshold at least to deal 1 damage. Okay, so this is I mean, it's a bit early, to be honest, to get this one. Here you can change sets of your equipped spells, which is useful, but at the beginning you don't have that many spells, so I bother to make different sets. So that's the quest mark, I could say, but this is what I was looking for. Oh, what do my eyes see? An angel? Lucky me. Huh? Margaret? What is the head of the alchemy lab doing here? Well, I was looking for some materials for my research. And without realizing, I ended up surrounded. Hehe. So, could you get rid of these demons? And I would appreciate if you hurry. I will give you something in return. Ah, what a nuisance. But of course I will do this. Yeah. Lucky me that that the pellets don't poison me. Thank you for rescuing me, Sandria. I will stay here a little longer before returning to the lab. Ah, I almost forgot. Here's a reward. Huh? What is that white powder? It's magnesium powder. I was expecting some money. I'm just a scientist. It's not like I have any money to spare. Right. Well, that's all. Anything you will need from me, you can find me in the alchemy lab. So this is the first whip spell that we can equip, which has the light element. And this one is in the beginning really useful since it has a right range on the explosion. And there we found our cheap necklace, which increased the attack by 2. I have 3,000, over 3,000 in money. I think I can buy some equipment also in the store. Oh, I will have a bit more money. I just saw it here. Thank you for your donation, Stone Lopping Goblin. So... Oh yeah, we can... Oh no, we already went that path. Okay. Here was another example for the resistance, which makes a bit sense, I guess. This magnesium does a light attack, and the plant did get less damage from a light attack, which makes sense in a way, since plants kind of live on the light. Okay, can't get through here. Here I need a special ability, which I don't have at the moment. Ogres, not goblins. Oh. Yeah, these are the crafting items which I mentioned earlier, the iron ore. They can also drop usable items, like the bread that you found, that you saw earlier. But also potions, certain things that you can just eat or use. But no inventory items. Oh. So this progresses the quest a bit further, since now we will meet up with her, and she will tell me to speak to Alessia. Ah, Xandria, what's up? I've been told that the director Alessia wants to talk to you. Ah, right now? What a nuisance. Hey, could you do me a favor when you go to talk to her? You too? Come on, I just want to try to convince her to increase the budget of the research department this year. With the information obtained after the attack in the city of Guyalia, a few things caught my attention. Do you know that the Ahuizots are really people and not demons? Their screams of pain already made me guess. Well, and haven't you wondered why they are so resilient, strong and as violent as wild animals? If my hypothesis is correct, it may be that the Ahuizots consume something that mutates their body and alters their mind. Interesting, I will try to talk to Miss Alyssa about it. Great, I knew I could count on you. Remember to stop in the lab from time to time if you want to transmute something. And it would be excellent if you bring me some Ahuizot corpse to start my research. What? Of course not, that's disgusting. Yeah, I was kidding. In any case, it would not be possible since Ahuizot's bodies disintegrate when they die for some reason. But if you manage to catch one alive, you could experiment with its body without killing it. Whatever, but I will need some way to get samples of them. Maybe strips of clothing or masks with their blood on them. If you could get me some of that, it would help a lot. Alright, I will see what I can get. Thank you, Xandria. You would better hurry and go see Director Alessa in her office. So this is a path to her office, the order of the headquarter. So you will find yeah, okay, it's also some more texts I probably found. Ah, there's some spell up there I can't get through. And this is her office. Let's just steal the coffee here. Sunday, glad you made it. How are your injuries? It's not like you care, right? It is part of the formalities, my dear.
So, have you found anything interesting in Kyria? By the way, Leza was the one that you received a letter when Xandria was riding into battle. I ran in that bastard Janus and his followers. Janus Rutimus, a rather troublesome man. Their ideas pollute people's mind, and their group religious fanatics has increased considerably in recent years. The Ahosuits are a threat to peace in Amerithia and the rest of the world. We must eradicate them. And since your intentions are in accordance with this duty, I have allowed you to go on your own, even shirking your responsibilities as an official alchemist. I've been pretty good to you, Xandria. I will continue to let you go where you need to go, as long as you keep sending us reports of your findings. Of course. But this time I need you to help me with something. A major businessman is opening a train station across the continent. I want you to go to the station to the west of our headquarters and make sure everything is going well. Needless to say, a train station connecting Amerithia with the other cities will bring us benefits, in addition to the fact that the money from the businessman will come into the order. Excellent, I'm glad you understand. So don't waste time and go on your paycheck. I will have a VIP pass to use the trains free of charge. Thanks, I guess. So... now let's go to the store and buy some equipment to increase our strength. Balmondo suit. Which head is too expensive? This is what I have. This is... I can't afford this. Same as this. And this. I could afford the heals, but this would increase my intelligence. So I guess I go with the Balmondo suit, which increases also my attack power. And this was my problem earlier, that 6 more attack power. This was my problem with the slime monster, the big one. That I didn't have enough attack to damage it. So now we can use the train. Normally you open a map menu. But this is an special event. Yeah, maybe I made a mistake. I want to go to this slime monster. I thought I can use the train station. So yeah, they're taking the train. Yes. This is interesting. So let's just ignore that for the moment. Since I want to at least end the video when I defeat the boss, and I hope that I can defeat slime. Now that I'm all juiced up with my Balmondo suit. What was it telling me? Increase the whip handling skill, allows you to cancel the attack upon landing. That's this one. This can get in the way, but not always. Oh. Luckily the zombies don't inflict any negative status effect.
Oh yeah, one thing, if the enemy drop items, then they don't disappear when you just take too long. At least I haven't encountered this problem yet. Only if you leave the area. Only if you leave the area, then they will despawn. So. Yeah, alright. Ah, made it. I made it! Ah. I can even defeat the evil one with one attack. Still can't slide through there. And this was to the right side. Look at this. Last time I was dealing 4 damage. Or 2 damage the first time. And now it's 13. I mean, it's probably a mix out of the level ups and the Raimondo suit I'm wearing. Nice, now level up. Can I see my stats? 20 here. 20, I think it was 19 before. Ooh, close. Not sure if I get poisoned if I touch the green stuff. I mean, I kinda guess I would. Yeah. Come on. Well, at least I have the Electrosphere spell or the Magnesium spell. And I think the slime has a high defense against neutral attacks or iron attacks, you could say. Revenge. Now, let's see if you can defeat the Plasmoid. Oh yeah, 10 instead of 0 damage. Oh, no HP. MP, sorry, not HP. Get plopped. So let's just save, and as you can see the curse effect was draining my MP, and now that I was going for the save point, it was removing the status effect. Ah. You hit me. Yeah, can't slide through there. I don't know how to slide anymore. There's also a way to slide through. And what would you guess? Here's the sliding. Ow. Still hit me. So let's look what's here. Oh, this doesn't look good. Brothers, we are gathered here to purify the soul of this person, who has betrayed our trust, our faith. This person was actually an alchemist of the order. She intended to approach our Lord with a malevolent plan in his mind. By the grace of Athos, we have managed to hunt her down and capture her. And we will let flames burn her all the traces of their heresy. Oh no. What the hell? Sick bastards. Well, the Iron Alchemist has arrived. I guess you're another Adeptus? Elisabor, Adeptus Teosera. Xandria, I would like to stay and clear this air. What do you mean? I thought so. It was not someone who stood out. But no more. We have to meet Lord Thremedius' expectations. When he ordered us, we will meet again to prove to him that I'm better. I don't know what the heck you're talking about, but I don't care. I'm ready to take anyone. Soon he will see that only I need it. Ah, couldn't save her. George Tilt's letter from the fireproof container that reads as follows. In these 2 years as an infiltrator in the sect of Oisots, I finally made progress gathering information. Their leader proclaims that he will guide them to the miracle of resurrection thanks to the Opus Magnum. Only the Adeptus are aware of how they will create the Opus Magnum. However, it's known that it consists of 4 stages for its transmutation. First, rubido. Second, albedo. Third, citrinitas. 4, nigredo. The first stage, rubedo, is said to have been achieved thanks to the certain incident in the Transylvania region. The second stage, albedo, was completed with the invasion of demons in Grialia. In this city, the Oisots discovered a secret laboratory of researcher specialized in optics named John Newman. I don't know what the third and fourth phase are about. My last discovery is about the place where Johannes Rutimus is hiding. There's a huge door in the place where the Oisots gather, an ancient abbey located in the north passing through Estilia. This door only opens when the outer Adeptus gather, placing their medallions in a specific order. I managed to sneak in and see the order in which they did. S-O-C-L-F-E-H-N-S-E. S-I. I hope this accomplishes our mission to eradicate the Oisots once and for all. Xokshidel Nahua. What the heck is Opus Magnum? And about the first phase of its creation, what happened in Transylvania have to do with it? Whatever they have in mind, I must prevent them from succeeding in creating it. This alchemist spent 2 years infiltrating the Ozots, and now she has ended up like this. I will notify the Order so that they can remove the body. Damn, Janice, I will make sure you die a slow and painful death. So let's see. Stralsund ruins. I have arrived at the ruins what was once the city of Stralsund. This was a prosperous city ruled by an aristocrat named Henry Cavendish. Everything was going well until Cavendish joined the Elsuits sect. I should be able to find useful information here. And I don't have anything to heal the injury. Oh, really? I need some kind of help. Stamina is the little circle there, which is used when you use these maneuvers. Really? How many hits do you survive? How? Increase the health. Just wanted to check if there's a destructible wall. Can't get up there. A lot of hits. Well, if all fails, I can still teleport back to the town. Aha, another max up. Just what I needed. Go away, ghost. Veteran Askia. Which we needed to just get through this place. Oh. I thought I have still the... I could use magnesium. Okay. Crap. Nope, not even this. Would have been nice to get this spell there. Okay. And all for a Galopinto. Nice and nice. So, okay, this is also oh yeah, so the left is a dead end since I need a certain item to get through there. Ow. Oh, it's this closed door I can't get through. Chris. Let's just eat some bread. Ah, come on. Ah, this guy's in a really bad place. Well, I used one of my Carpathias to stay with my progress. The thing I want to reach is basically this area here, which is train station. But we are kinda under level there at this point. So let's now do the train mission. One info is you can only do this one time, and after that it's over. A little thing that you might see on the map is that I have a map opening to this side, but also down, so I can go down here. And get more goodies. Which is a lot of money. Yes, I want to go back. You know, it's kind of funny that way down here leads to this place and not to another. Can I go down again? Yep, and I still end in the same place. But I can't go up from there. Ah, enjoy the game. Yes. And yes. 5,000 money. I could need a helmet. This is a little bit too expensive. That's what I have. A hairpin. This might be a helmet. I mean, this is a helmet. Look at this. 6 more attack, 3 more defense, and 4 more intelligence. Because it's clever to be our helmet. And I'm back to 4 attacks. So I'm kinda in the same power as I had in the introduction mission. And it's really mean that they are so far away. So yeah, I can't go down these since the map as you can see above, doesn't have any opening to going below. So, which means if I would go down there, I simply would die. Yep, this goes way better than before. Turn to Amaryllis here. Should I give you another chance to get back there? Hold it right there. What the hell you think you're doing? Oh my, what an unfortunate encounter. If you have made it far, it's because you have defeated all the Ozotes who served me. Shut up, scoundrel. Who are you? Answer me now. What a lack of education, typical of a redneck. What? Anyways, what can you do? Education does not seem to be within the reach of a simple peasant. My name is Shiel Avicenna, Adeptus Quinto, and I must assume that I have the pleasure of speaking to Xandria. That's right, you better remember that. Lord Thrythemius has taught us about you. You're a stone in their shoe that must be eradicated. Wretch, come, Adeptus, I will break that disgusting face of yours. I would like to stay and show how to behave, but I must go. I don't see myself staying here much longer. Don't run away, coward. Ah, I have more important matters to attend to. See you soon, Alchemist. And you are battling Sots the Battle. Ow. But thanks to magnesium, this is a rather easy battle. Nowhere to go. And the game is saved. Just to make sure that you won't go back. Dear, good job. You have managed to prevent this incident from escalating. Tell me the details. As expected, the Ozotes were behind the assault, so we can confirm that the Ozotes are not financially stable. What? It costs a lot of money to maintain an organization. Surely the Cavendish fortune has reached its limit. We must continue thwart their plans to weaken them from within. Unfortunately, we lost a promising alchemist who was undercover. But we will not let her sacrifice be in vain. We are still analyzing the information she has left to us. It strikes me that what happened in Transylvania has helped them with their plans. Do you know anything about it? I don't know what the relationship there is between what happened in that time and whatever the Ozotes are going to do now. Well, following up on the train topic, anything else should I know about? On the train I met another Adeptus who managed to escape. His name was Shiel Avicenna. Shiel, wow, that's unexpected. We hadn't heard from him in a long time. Do you know him? Shiel Avicenna was a merchant who traveled throughout the continent in search of treasures or knowledge to profit from. A health crisis occurred in the slums of several countries. People had become addicted to a substance called red mercury. A couple of drops were enough to be under the terrible effects. It was a substance that was sold at low price, and the person who knows the synthesizing process is Shiel Avicenna. The Order managed to control the situation by dismantling their marketing network, but Sheelhead has escaped, and we have not been able to trace his whereabouts since. At least now we know that he can't be far away. Thank you for your collaboration, Xandria. You can retire and continue with your work. Okay. So, we're in the Aridias Desert. Okay, this time for real, since we managed to avert a crisis on the train. I can really recommend the game if you like Castlevania-like titles, and if the game might look too difficult, then remember that I'm playing on medium difficulty, and you can also reduce the difficulty to easy, which is then like original Castlevania style, except maybe for the many negative status effect that you can get from the enemies. But yeah, I thank you for watching and I wish you a very nice day. Goodbye.